Is being a senior care business owner okay for introverts? This is a funny conversation I had with another business owner in our coffee chat that we had last week. And as a business owner, it's imperative that you're always meeting and connecting and finding new people to have as referral sources or to have as a collaborative partner. And so one of the conversation aspects was around the fact that this individual I was chatting with was an introvert, and how she really did not enjoy networking in person and found it intimidating and challenging. And so I wanted to just talk about this because perhaps this is something that is occurring to you, as perhaps you are an introvert and wonder whether or not actually owning a business, or in particular a senior care business, is for you if you consider yourself to be an introvert. And if we haven't met before, I'm Vicki McGrath, owner of Here to Help Home Care Services, which is a private senior care business I have owned and operated since 2016, and founder of Senior Care Business Campus, where I now help midlife women start a senior care business using only their personal experience and all of the systems and processes and playbooks and scripts that I have had the opportunity to implement in my senior care business is available to them. And so today I wanted to talk about our marketing system and how it is perfect, even if you are an introvert, or no matter how you consider yourself on the personality scale. I am personally probably more extroverted in that I enjoy being out in the community, speaking with people, and going about business as a relationship marketing person. And I think that that is something that you can do no matter whether you consider yourself an extrovert or an introvert, based on the systems that I have available. And so what I would say is, no matter whether you consider yourself to be an introvert or an extrovert, if you would like to start a senior care business, really the only three things you need to have in your heart and personal experience to bring to the table is, first of all, a desire to help. And I bring that as number one because really that is the whole foundation of starting a business, is that you have experienced something in your life and you know that it could be better for someone else, and that your experience can contribute to making it better for other people. So from my own personal experience, I had a mom who had Alzheimer's, and watching her decline and ultimate death from Alzheimer's was very difficult. And I was and am one of 5 kids, and my dad was my mom's primary caregiver, and none of us kids had really any clue how stressful the experience was for my dad, and really how terrible it was for my mom, until the very end, when she was really in a nursing home and her care was completely and totally being taken care of by somebody else in the nursing home environment. And that experience led me to feel, after her passing, that there really had to be a better way. And I had no clue at all about what that would look like. I contemplated whether it was a policy problem that we had, or whether it was some kind of a health system problem, or whether the healthcare system really had the capacity at all to care for people the way that I wish my mom had been cared for. But that worry and contemplation for me ultimately led to me discovering private home care. And I realized that private home care would have been a solution for our family and would have given my dad relief and respite, and would have given us, the family, peace of mind that my mom was being cared for the way we would have wanted her to be cared for, as opposed to the experience that she had in the nursing home system. And so that was my personal experience, and my desire to help came from my mom's decline with Alzheimer's in the publicly funded healthcare system here in Ontario, Canada. And so you can see that that really is the foundation of the desire to help. It's not really any more complex than that. If you believe you can help someone, you wish you could help someone, then that is really all you need to start a business. And then I would say your personal experience. So my experience, which I just described, was having my mom and dad going through this dreadful Alzheimer's decline, and the fact that our family didn't really have any grasp of how to make things better. Perhaps you've had a personal experience yourself with the healthcare system, and that has led you to feel like the healthcare system could use some improvement, and surely you could help actually drive some of that improvement if you had the opportunity to do so. And so really that is all you need in terms of bringing your own personality to your business. And then, of course, absolutely the desire, or have the entrepreneurial spirit. So the desire to make a difference for yourself, for your family, for your community, for the greater good. And that entrepreneurial spirit is driving you. You have a deep desire for more impact, to create a better outcome for people, to actually be a solution in your community or in your neighborhood or wherever it is that you feel you could make an impact. And so the private home care business, the senior care business, makes an incredible impact, not only to each family as you are helping their loved one through a very challenging time in their lives where they are, aging, declining. Perhaps they've gone through a surgery or they've had a diagnosis. Perhaps they are end of life. And the families really want someone who can provide the care for their loved one that they would want them to have, because they're family. They don't know how to do these things unless they just happen to be a nurse or a doctor. And even then, we have clients whose family members are in the healthcare profession, and they still want someone to care for their loved one. And so perhaps, that entrepreneurial spirit starts there. You just want to help the local community, the local clients, and that's a fantastic way to start. But then when you think about the ripple effect of that, you are employing people to do that work for you. You're helping them and their families. So you're helping clients families, you're helping your staff families. And then on top of all of that, you are supporting the healthcare system by keeping your clients out of the hospital, keeping them out of retirement homes, keeping them out of nursing homes, helping them remain in their own home where they have their beloved environment and cherished belongings, and they can do the things that they love to do in the privacy of their own home and keep the asset and equity of their own home longer. And so all of those things have this great ripple effect. So if you have an entrepreneurial spirit, then you would be a fantastic candidate for starting a senior care business. And so I hope you found this helpful. Of course, the marketing systems also contribute to how you do your business. And I can assure you that marketing systems can be an introvert's dream. And so if you'd like to learn more about how you could start your own senior care business and help people in the community and beyond, And if you'd like to fulfill your dream of becoming a business owner, I would love to invite you to take a look at Senior Care Business Campus at www.seniorcarebusinesscampus.com and take a look at our Senior Care Business Blueprint as an opportunity for you to take a look and see if owning a senior care business is for you. And I really look forward to hearing from you.